Meanwhile, tonight, a breakdown in controlling overtime. That is the conclusion of a new audit looking at spending in the city of West Palm Beach. In particular, the police department was flagged for soaring overtime costs. WPTV News Channel 5's Matt SCZESNY breaks down the findings.
I'm glad they did an audit. I really think that they need to look at the system. I think the system is broken.
PBA President John Kazanjian is talking about the audit of overtime done in West Palm Beach that showed citywide overtime spending doubling in the last 5 years, reaching almost $13 million last year. The report singling out the police, citing a significant breakdown of controls and lacking adequate oversight. The audit found the police overtime budget rising 215% over the last 8 years, outpacing population growth, and all while crime was dropping 25%. A breakdown of the top 20 overtime officers showed 11 earning up to 75% of their base pay and 2 doubling their salary.
Why did it? The question is why? Why did the overtime go up? And it's simple. You have 15 to 20 officers that are gone, that they need to hire.
The union representing the officers is currently at an impasse over a new contract. It's a similar situation with city firefighters, who were also cited for rising overtime costs over the last 3 years. The audit has recommended solutions such as better monitoring, new planning, and forecasting of overtime. The report says the police chief agrees with the recommendations, and a department spokesperson says the chief is examining the report and making necessary changes.
You got to have an overtime budget. However, what they need to do is fix the system. That's what needs to happen. So they need to fix the system, which I think they're working on it right now.
The audit also says all this overtime has fatigued police officers, and according to a police spokesman, that especially was true this past spring with all the protests, which did end up costing the department about $600,000 in overtime. In West Palm Beach, Matt SCZESNY, WPTV News Channel 5.